Hey guys, just a small update of what's going on with Blueface, the situation with Blueface being locked up and also having to report to Nevada for other charges of violation of his probation. So it might be looking good for Blueface in that situation, and he'll be allegedly coming home very soon according to Wack 100. So I want to give a shout out to Hot Tea, Hot Chocolate. It's stated here Blueface will be released soon. This is new to those who are new here. But as I've said since we learned about the possible violation in Las Vegas, they had no case since Utah didn't charge Blueface for any assault or crime. Las Vegas cannot violate him. So once the whole is officially released, any day soon, Blueface will be coming home. Free Blueface. That's what it says. I also looked up that there is still an active warrant. Well, warrant, same thing. Wanted on his status. That's why it's very important. I also brought that up in regards to CashApp's case. I'm going to let you listen to something in a minute, but I just want to explain this to you really quickly. That is very important to have paperwork from the courts or the facility that you get released from that you're free and clear. Because if it's not updated in the system, you can be pulled over for a traffic violation or what have you, anything. Okay, and you can be arrested because they're not always up to date, and it could be the case with Chrisean Rock. I'm playing devil's advocate, hoping that maybe Chrisean Rock did clear up legal obligations, and she's free and clear. Now I'm gonna let you listen to what Wack 100 had to say, and I'll be back with the rest of my commentary.
Vegas not gonna pick him up.
Nah, Vegas think we did committed another crime. They not realizing that his violation come from the Vegas misdemeanor because it was 6 months later. They didn't realize. They ain't understand. I just kept him out all that time.
Right.
Yeah, so I got the attorneys working on it. This is robbery. Cost me another 10, 15,000. Send the attorneys in there to show that a crime committed. No. So how you issuing the violation?
Right.
Well, we let him out in June, and now it's January. We was violated when we took your misdemeanor back in California. When we took the misdemeanor in Vegas, it violated us in California. I just strung it out 6, 7 months. There was no other infraction committed.
Know how to play that system, that's all.
No, there's no other infraction committed.
Vegas.
So here you have it. It looks like Blueface will be getting out soon. I don't know if they'll give him an early release like Wack 100 said within 30 to 100 days. His father said the other day he had 60 days in, so he's heading towards 90. So let's hopefully, pray that he gets out in that time, or the worst case scenario, he'll be getting out July 2nd, 2024. And also, again, the Nevada case, he will not behave according to Wack 100. And this is still allegedly out of my mouth because we don't know. I did look up on Vine, and I'll show you that he's still wanted. They're going to have to clear that off the system. He's probably still going to have to go once he's released to Nevada into court so that they can remove that warrant, because there's a warrant out for his arrest. When they say wanted, there's definitely a warrant in the system. So if he gets picked up for anything, they can arrest him. Then he has to go into court and clear it up. So it would be just in the best interest of Blueface just to go into the courts when he gets out of jail and then going to Nevada and clearing it up. Now, he might not go right away because, yes, he's wanted in the sense that it's in the system that he has a warrant, but Wack 100, you heard him say out of his mouth, he had to pay an extra 15,000 for that to be handled. So maybe he might not even have to Blueface go into court and handle anything because it's a paid uh attorney that's gonna handle that. I don't know how that's gonna go. they might want him to still come in with that lawyer, clear it up as well, and drop all that on him, and he won't have to serve any time. We'll see how that plays out. Either way, it doesn't look, if this is any truth from it, from Wack 100's mouth, it sounds like he's not going to have to do any probation violation time in Nevada. He'll be a free man, and he'll be able to go on about his business, and then hopefully, like we're all waiting for, we'll see what the next endeavors, whatever his plans are, business moves, what he's going to do with the circus. We'll see how this plays out. Now, I'm going to let you look at this as well. Still actively said in Nevada that he is wanted. That means a warrant is out for his arrest. We already know he's in custody, has nothing to do with California and him being locked up in the California jail. He has someone allegedly, Wack 100 paid $15,000 to handle that situation. So by the time he gets out, this is just my opinion of how I think it's going to play out. When we go back to this site to check, it'll probably be cleared up, and he might not, come think of it, he might not have to even go to that state to clear that up, because he has paid legal team or person to go in to represent him in his place to clear that situation up, and he's free and clear. Now let's hope after he gets out, he doesn't pick up any more crimes. He doesn't get into it with CashApp. He doesn't let Jaidyn Alexis trigger him if he ends up with Chrisean and not Jaidyn. And then, Jaidyn try to pull a fast one because she's mad that he's back with with CashApp, or vice versa. If any of them pull a stunt because he ends up with one and not the other, let's hope that he treads lightly, stays out of trouble so he doesn't get himself in these situations ever again. It's easy to get in trouble and it's hard to get out. And I hope Blueface has learned from this time that he has sat in jail that it's not worth it. He has too much handed to him, too many opportunities that people would just do anything for, that he should not want to be living this life. He is too famous and he has too much talent going on with himself. Even if he never raps again, he has too much work out here that he could be putting in and get into a bag so he can take care of his family, creating generational wealth to come so that they don't have to go through the struggles like Blueface did or people before him did. And, they can grow up into old money and pass this on from generation to generation to come, get your family out of this poverty and stop still living like you're in poverty and living that lifestyle when you don't have to. Some people do this for survival. There's no reason for Blueface to end up or to be in these situations because of his actions. So going forward, I just hope that he does the right thing. He becomes a businessman about his business, about his bag, and taking care of his family with the money that he makes, and not all these other shenanigans that are going on, because it's really not worth it. He has too much to lose and so much more to gain.